So let me tell you a little bit about these nonsense people. This is your executives, okay? Yes, there are multiple digital twins of you with different personalities that can be used as holographic images, and yeah. So I I just want to point out a couple of things here. So basically, what this rundown nonsense is, as you can see what the title says, how digital twins will redefine your identity. Yeah, no. But these are executives. That's, again, I've seen this be the problem for a long time. So what this says, the description is, what if your digital clone already exists and it's learning to make decisions just like you? Oh, well, then I would say that's rape, and God will have issue with it. In this eye-opening episode of Tech for Sight, as if they have sight, futurists, these two, explore the future of AI, digital twins, and the one thing machines may never replicate: your soul. No. We do not need to bring our human look. The executives, tech, they are not interested in solutions. I've seen this for years in nursing, okay? I will say this, at my first job, even though that was the worst experience ever for me because of them targeting me, because of all the corruption with the union and all this stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that story again. But I will say they at least allowed me to bring in ideas to help adolescents. And again, I'm a psych nurse. So I brought in a butterfly habitat. Because kids do not want to sit, and most people don't, and want to just listen to somebody, ramble on about how, you're going to grow and all that. No, they want to see it. So it was a great opportunity to say, this caterpillar, this slimy little thing, is going to go through this horrendous experience, metamorphosis, and on the other side, it will become this bright, beautiful thing. Okay, it was a great learning experience. They were interested in it. I mean, and there were other things I brought, but that was before all this AI. Everywhere else I've gone since then, it's about, well, you can't do that because it's not expert reviewed, it's not peer reviewed. It's just helping people. Stop it. I would do my own groups. I mean, I wouldn't go into a machine or into the computer or into a notebook and find a group. I would just come up with my own that were engaging and fun, and people liked them. I would make them up on the spot, yeah, because I'm a good psych nurse. All right? These people are incapable of this stuff. Because again, the leadership, and I don't want to blame all the leadership, because they just fall in line because of what it's all the corporate problem. But corporate and tech is not interested in making things better. People like me know what the solutions are. Digital twins are not going to bring you the solutions. What this is all about is what they want is collective consciousness. That's what they want. It's all about control. Yeah, it's all about how AI and digital twins are reshaping the workplace. So, yeah, that's just total rape. And then the brunette says how you gave permission to these platforms to do this, so they've made many replicas of you, so you might as well accept it. No, God will take issue with it. I guarantee you that. If you want to fall in line with it, then you're no different than the same leadership I've seen in the executive branch for my career. The rise of AI-powered foresight and leadership and strategy. Can consciousness be uploaded? A mind-blowing conversation. How to future-proof your career in the age of intelligence. Like any of this is intelligent. Why strategic foresight is no longer optional for leaders. Okay. Why emotional intelligence and human wisdom still matter. Oh, yes, it does. But this is not what human wisdom or empathy or any of it looks like. You just fall in line. That's what you do, which is part of the problem. Because unbeknownst to you, your executives, your tech, your corporate, they're not interested in fixing humanity. Are you kidding? They themselves need fixing, okay? And I doubt there's even any room for it to happen with them. Seriously, I brought solutions to every place I've worked at. They're never interested. That the very top is not interested because they are not interested in making things better. All of these they make things worse. And they're not in nursing. I'm just saying that's what they're talking about. That this is what future entrepreneurs, and they act like this is creative. No, what's creative is not having digital twins of people, okay? Like, be outside the box. That's what being creative is about. It's time for you people, you tech people, you corporate people, to take a step back. The Constitution has served you long enough, and you have shown that you have taken everything from healthcare, especially in psych, but everybody into a more dystopian place where empathy has been lost. And if you think that machinery is going to fix that, then it shows how foolish you are. It is time to let the real people that have the solutions step up and take hold of the reins and fix the disaster that you people have created. AI automation in 2030, AI in organizations, future of work, human augmentation, AI in identity, AI strategic planning, behavioral digital twins. No. Future skills, human versus AI connection, consciousness debate, human-machine symbiosis. No. Global identity trends, portfolio careers. Like the way I've heard this stuff my whole career though, when you have to sit in these long meetings and you know that everything, when you're somebody that does have a bit of wisdom and empathy and you're going, this is so stupid, why do I have to listen to this is all the corporate nonsense. Continued corporate nonsense. And corporate has been the disaster for the entire world. In your major industries anyway. So she basically goes on here to say, that whether you like it or not, they've made digital twins of you, different forms of your digital behaviors, and you allowed them to do it. No, I didn't sign up for that. Where was that written? Okay? Yeah, so it doesn't matter what the Supreme Court or anybody says, God will take issue with it, with all of you. I mean, it's literally like rape that you're making digital twins of people. That's why I'm saying they're just stealing everything from you. They're taking from the people that have the solutions and just making digital twins of everyone. So basically, a little bit here. You don't have to answer this, but how many times do we find ourselves in a situation where we think we're having the same conversations, or we think that we as two people have come to the same outcome through that conversation, and then we find out later that that wasn't the case? How many times do we think that what a human being that is talking to us is telling us is truthful, is telling a truthful story, and it happens that it wasn't true. So if it's already difficult for us humans to understand when somebody's telling us the truth, how do we know that the other interface speaking to us is truly human? It is really hard, but I also think this is where we are going, and we are going to see an evolution of our senses to be more heightened and maybe even identify additional senses. Okay, stop it. It is time for tech and the executives and corporate to take a step back and let the people that truly know how to fix the problem shine, because only we can fix the disaster that you have taken us into.